Hello there, welcome to A Take in the Philippines. Don't forget to subscribe, ding dong and that sort of stuff.
Share.
Aye, share the misery. It's Friday, it's 9 o'clock in the morning. It's getting warm. There's a fair bit more sunshine today. Very pleasant, very nice. Looking quite tidy round here and down the other side of the hill. I went down there yesterday afternoon and that's what I'm going to do again today. I'm going to whip a snip a bit this afternoon because I get covered in grass and muck, so I took everything off, got a shower, so it was a lot easier that way. But my back's fine, no problem with my back, so I'll do it late afternoon again when it gets a bit cooler. Only half an hour at the very most, but I got down all this fence line to the stump at the bottom, if you can see it, and I went on there, the fence line where they're putting the fencing, to get the rubbish out of their way. But I've quite a lot of rubbish on the top of this hill and going down that side. But I'll maybe get that done this afternoon. So they're onto the fencing. So it should be a lot lighter work for them than what it's been. So hopefully they'll be quite quickly across here. It's not far to go. The guy who's sort of more or less in charge, he tells me that they'll be finished down there by end of next week. It's Thursday, Friday, Saturday at the very latest. Depends what they come across, but if there's no big tree stumps in the way, they'll be finished Thursday, Friday. Now then we'll get them up the top end, because we've fence to put across the top end. There won't be as much fence because there'll be a double gateway for vehicles and there'll be a pedestrian gateway. And when they're up there, and I'll probably make it priority, I'll put a veranda on that container to make more room, and it's just a mud bath there, as you've seen, with that delivery of sand. Now I'm waiting for a trencher to come, what will fit on the end of the 4-stroke brush cutter. Now whether it'll be any good and whether it'll get me down to 18-inch to lay a drainage pipe, I don't know. But it's worth a go, because I'll then use it for tilling over the garden patch, what we set up. But it might do. It might get down. It's not particularly hard dirt. It's good dirt down there, but some of it has a lot of stones in like this, and if you hit stones, then you know you're down to a digging stick and a shovel if you hit the bloody stones, no matter where you go. So yeah, that's the plan for today. Fencing, bit of whippersnippering, and we'll finish this video off this afternoon. Maybe something exciting will happen again, you know, like the sand truck yesterday, but I doubt it. Peace and quiet, that's all we got here, plenty of it. So I'll finish this later on. Hello there, back again. Still Friday afternoon. It's just turned 2 o'clock. It's been a nice sunny day. It was getting a bit too warm, and then we've just had a shower of rain, but big drops, and everything's cool, everything's nice, really nice now. Problem is, I had 2 fires going, this one here and one just at the back on a palm tree stump. Within 2 minutes had both been put out with the rain. It was that heavy. But up until then I've cleared a good area here of these branches. That's all there is left now, is that one pile, which allows me to get into whippersnip. But that won't be today now, it's too wet. We'll go down there, and they're working away with the fence, but this rain stopped them. They've poured a couple of posts. I know one was doing rebar, making, I assume making another couple of posts, or making the foundation rebar. So we'll go on and find out what they've been doing. And interestingly, the palm stump, the great big palm stump, they've solved that problem. So we'll go and have a look how they've solved it. I'll pause it. Right, so that's the cesspit walls finished. Then shutters will come off when they're ready to put them on to the next step. The next 2 posts are cut, poured, and they're working further up. But that was the problem, was the palm tree stump. So we got round it. Now, this string line is on my side of the surveyor's peg. So it's built right up to the boundary line and not a millimetre over. But the surveyor's peg is that round, 4 inch, say. The actual boundary is in the centre of that surveyor's peg. And it is about 4 inch. Now that stump is 2 inch over onto the middle of that surveyor's peg. So rather than cut it, chop it out or anything like that, they've just moved the fence 2 inch that way, right to the boundary edge. And then after the next post it will go back to 2 inch our side of the boundary, if I'm explaining this anywhere near right. So rather than dig up, they've moved the boundary. But the boundary is still in, we're still within our boundary, we're right on the edge, but normally they'll split the boundary peg in the middle, and this half would be mine and that half would be theirs. Well, what has happened here, we've taken it up for 3 or 6 metres, and then it goes back to what it was. But apparently we stole a bit on there, with them being 4 inch wide, and with the weight of concrete they bowed a little bit, so we've gone 2 inch over there as well. But not that it's going to be an issue for anybody. So we'll just see where we are now. Oh, there's 3 poured, and they're on with the 4th now, and they're coming up to that next stump. This stump, they're going to clip it maybe, but they can come 2 inch inside because that's our boundary, and the next stump up they're going to miss, but they're going to have to roll that log out the way, and it looks like it's a long one. But as I was saying, it's only a very short boundary this. We're going to be up to that surveyor's peg in no time at all. And then we go to the top boundary and we'll get that top end tidied up, which is going to make a big difference to the way we're living. But yeah, still a lot of whippersnipping to do. I'll have a go Sunday when there's nobody here. Right, so that'll do us today, and we'll see what tomorrow brings.